Not use a senior placement agency until you watch this entire video to the very end. Because what I'm going to share with you in this video is the hands down #1 way to generate high quality leads that turn into paying clients and residents for your senior living company. Now, the strategy that I'm going to teach you works for assisted living, independent living, skilled nursing, and home care agencies. Now, let me guess. You opened up a senior living community because you wanted to provide quality care to your clients, pay $3,000 plus referral fees, and give away most of your profits to senior referral agencies, right? Because that's the truth. That's what most senior living communities are doing. But there is a better way. And in the next few minutes, you're going to learn a proven way to get out of the senior living rat race and become a profitable senior care business owner that provides quality care to your residents and enjoys the feeling of keeping more of that money that you make from each client. What you're about to learn in this video is the #1 way for senior living communities to generate high quality leads that turn into paying clients fast. You're also going to learn the secret that large placement agencies don't want you to know. Because if you did, you would start getting leads for yourself. Essentially, as a result, earning yourself more profit by cutting down on referral fees. You're also going to learn how you can generate 4 times as many leads for your business in the next week using this exact same strategy. Now, the real question in hand for your business, the $1,000,000 question, I want you to think about this logically for yourself right now. If you had to generate new high quality leads that actually become paying clients for your senior living company fast, what would you do? Okay, think about this. If you had to generate new leads, you needed new clients for your senior living company fast, what would you do? Let's take a look at what many other senior living businesses might try. They might try newspaper ads. Now, the thing about newspaper ads is they're outdated and they tend to go stale because it's the same readership. It's the same people who read the newspaper over and over. So eventually your ads go stale, and as an advertising method, again, it's outdated. They might try direct mail, and direct mail as a strategy is also an outdated strategy. Okay, and it also has a low ROI, return on investment. You might try television. Now, television is expensive, and that also has a really low ROI. All right, television is great if you have a lot of money and you want to brand yourself. You want people to just know your name. You might also try placement agencies. Now, that's just very expensive. Or you might try what some of the top senior living companies are doing, the most profitable ones are doing now. Google. Now, quick message. What I'm about to teach you has nothing to do with search engine optimization, or what is better known as SEO. It has nothing to do with that. Now, the question is, what is the biggest difference between Google and the other forms of advertisement that I just talked about? I'm going to tell you why Google is king. When your prospect is searching on Google, they are a red hot lead that is searching, finding, and calling you. They have already taken an action and are much closer to becoming a client than someone that you might interrupt with advertising such as a newspaper ad, a television ad, a radio ad, maybe a billboard. Okay, they are much closer and they're searching for and they're trying to find your service. Here is why Google is essential for your lead generation campaign. You cannot ignore Google if you're not already trying to advertise on Google. This is a chart that documents the average number of searches per day on Google since 1998, the first year that Google came about. Okay, as we see, there was an average of 9,800 searches per day, and here we are in 2015. This number has steadily increased It is now 7,766,000,000 average searches per day. And this is 2015. Now we're in 2017, and I can bet your bottom dollar, okay, that this number has continuously increased, especially with the way people are getting more access to the internet and people are starting to use more smartphones. This number, I'm pretty sure, has increased in 2016 and 2017. So that's why Google is essential for your lead generation. Now, before I continue, I'm going to let you in on a special secret. The secret that large placement agencies do not want you to know. Okay, it's true that large placement agencies get leads from many places, but it's a known fact that in this day and age, their biggest source of leads comes from Google. None other than Google. That's right. Large placement agencies like A Place for Mom or Caring.com, the majority of their leads comes from Google. And here's a chart, here's a picture that shows that can help demonstrate this. Okay, I got this picture from similarweb.com, a web marketing research company. Okay, as you can see here, aplaceformom.com, it's doing a statistical analysis on the amount of searches that A Place for Mom gets per month. All right, and here are the dates: December 2016, January 2017. All right, it eclipsed the million mark. All right, 1 million visits per month, nearly 1 million visits per month, as you can see here, the most recent search. What if you could get some of those visits? Okay, you obviously don't need 1 million visits, but let's just say if you were happen to get 20, 30, maybe 40 of those visits per month, what would that mean for your business? So I did a screenshot of this right here of me typing in the keyword senior home care near me. Now, as you see, I put the arrow. Here is A Place for Mom advertising on Google. This can be your ad instead, and this can be you getting those leads for yourself, essentially cutting out the middleman, A Place for Mom or other placement agencies, getting those leads for yourself and saving more money and keeping more profits. Now, there are two ways that you can get leads through Google. Now, as I talked about, there's SEO, search engine optimization. But in this video, I'm not going to teach you about search engine optimization. I'm going to teach you a way that I think is better, and that's Google AdWords, okay, which is the advertising platform on Google. Google AdWords is hands down the best way to get new leads that become paying clients or residents as soon as this week. SEO, just to give you some more information if you don't know, is the process of ranking organically for your targeted keywords, okay? Search engine optimization. That's what it stands for. It's great to do, but it's more of a harder, long-term process, and it's not guaranteed. And what I mean by that is Google can suddenly change their algorithm, the rules that they use to determine who gets to be number one on Google. And they can change their algorithm and you can lose your rankings overnight. Okay, this has happened to several hundreds of people, of businesses. They've gone from number one on page one to the bottom of page one, and in some cases, page 2 or page 3. So my recommendation for getting new high quality leads using Google is using Google AdWords. Okay, with AdWords, you don't have to worry about that risk of Google changing their rules and you losing your rankings overnight. And you can get your ads up at the top of Google for a bunch of different keyword variations in less than 48 hours. And I'm going to show you. Here, I screenshotted me typing in the keywords senior living near me, a popular search phrase that people use that are searching for senior living or assisted living homes. As we see here, look, 4 ads. These are 4 people that are advertising using Google AdWords, okay? And I put this right here. SEO is below the local map. So here's the local map, all right? The organic links, all right, the people that are trying to market with SEO, they are below this map right here. Now, those people will definitely get some traffic. They will get clicks. But you can bet your bottom dollar that these 4 links right here are getting their fair share of the traffic as well. And again, as you notice, these are the top 4 spots. Now, the thing about SEO, as I said, it's a long-term process. So even to get your website number 1 for some of these keywords, all right, It takes a long time and it takes a lot of investment. It takes money. It's not something that can happen overnight. While on the other hand, you can set up an AdWords campaign overnight. Now, definitely you want to make sure your ads are well written and that you do some things well. You do the right strategies to help yourself get the best success. And I'm going to tell you about that later on in this video and how you can do that and how you can avoid common costly mistakes that senior living businesses do when they try to advertise on Google AdWords. Okay, so notice this ad right here. Google gives you a great advantage if you're a local business. Okay, and if you're a senior living community, you are a local business. They give you a great advantage when advertising on their platform. If you notice here, this right here is the address. It says 125 Ocean Ave, Lynbrook, New York. By including the address, this makes your ad bigger. It makes your ad stand out more. And guess what? Somebody searching that from Lynbrook is most likely going to click on this ad. Okay, or even somebody who just knows of Lynbrook. All right, having that address in your ad gives your business more credibility, authenticity. It seems more real. All right, as opposed to these ads are a little bit, they don't have that, and actually that's not a good thing. I would actually want to have my address in the ad. They even have the phone number. Okay, so when this person sees their phone number, sometimes there are leads that might see your ad and they might just call your number directly from this search right here. So that's why you definitely want to be having your phone number in your ad when you're advertising on Google AdWords. Okay? So, as I said before, I'm going to tell you how you can avoid common costly mistakes, the 3 most common costly mistakes that not just senior living businesses, but most local businesses make when they're advertising on Google AdWords. I'm going to tell you what each of them are and how you can avoid them. All right, number 1 is not having a landing page or having an awful landing page. Okay? So most people, what they do is, pretty much what a landing page is when somebody clicks on the ad, it's the page that your prospect gets sent to after they click on your ad. And a good landing page, a good converting landing page, is a page that compels your prospect, your lead, to do one of 2 things. Either A, call your phone, call your business phone so that they can set up an appointment or appointment inquiry, or leave their contact information so that you can contact them and set up that appointment. That's what a good landing page does. And most people don't set up a good landing page. What they do is they just send them to a page on their website, maybe the home page, and the home page doesn't really do a good job of conversion. And I'm going to show you an example of what a bad landing page looks like. So here's an example of a real and awful landing page. Now, I blurred out the company's name. Okay, I blurred it out because I wanted to keep this company private, but this is an example of a bad landing page. Okay, it looks nice, has a nice picture, it's nice colors, but look, there's no phone number prominently displayed on the website for the lead to call their phone. Okay, so when this person clicks on the ad, they might not call the phone and they might just exit out the website and never go back again, and that's wasted money. You don't want to do that. You want to have your phone number prominently displayed on your website so the prospect knows it. Hey, if I want to call them, right there, it's right there. I don't have to go looking on this website to figure this out. Okay, and also, I would also have a contact information box where they can put their name, maybe their name, their email, and their phone number, so they can submit their contact information so that you can contact them. Okay, now I understand that you see this link saying contact us right here, okay, but guess what? The reality is your prospect, you want to make it as easy as possible for them to contact you, and having the big phone number and the contact box is the best way to get them to convert. So this is an example of a landing page that's awful. Do not make a landing page that looks like this. Now, the second reason that most Google AdWords campaigns fail is because they're writing horrible ads that get low click-through rates. Okay, writing ads is actually proven science. There are certain strategies that you want to implement and certain things that you want to do to help your ad stand out and get the best possible click-through rate. So here's an example of a good ad versus a bad ad. Okay, this was the example that I showed you earlier from Atria Senior Living. Here they have a good ad. As you can see, again, they have the address prominently displayed, the phone number. They're using site links, okay, making their ad stand out and making it bigger. Now, here's an example of an ad that's not so good. They're not using site links, they don't have the address, they don't have the phone number, most likely, if these two ads were paired up against each other, somebody would more likely click on this ad. Okay, so a good ad is super important. As I say here, a good ad could instantly double your leads. Okay, you want to get as much clicks as you can as possible, and here's an example of how you can do that. Do not write an ad that looks like this. Now, the third reason why most Google AdWords campaigns fail is usually bad campaign setup. Now, this is usually not the case, but this does happen. You can have a poor AdWords campaign by simply doing a bad setup, by having the wrong settings, by targeting the wrong location, by going for the wrong keywords. There's actually so many factors that I said this is usually not the case, but this actually does affect a lot of campaigns. They don't actually set the campaign up right. Okay, and I want to make a note. If you've ever run a Google AdWords campaign before and it didn't work with you, or it didn't work, or maybe you hired a well-known pay-per-click company or a digital marketing agency and you didn't have a good return on investment, it's highly likely and possible that they made these three mistakes right here. Okay, so if you think that maybe Google AdWords doesn't work, no, maybe it's just the people that you worked with, the people that worked the Google AdWords campaign for you did not make it work. Google AdWords works. You must be wary of these mistakes. And again, I cannot stop emphasizing the importance of having a good landing page, because that can instantly double or triple your leads. You can oftentimes double the amount of leads you're getting for the same amount of money spent just by having a good, high converting landing page. You also want to make sure, as I said before, to have a high converting Google ad. Okay, a high converting Google ad is an ad that the majority of people that see it click it, and that's what they call a high click-through rate. All right, having a high converting Google ad can also instantly double your leads. All right, and I want to tell you something else. The great thing about it is that when you have a high click-through rate, your cost per click goes down dramatically, because Google rewards you for having high converting ads. And the reason why Google does that is because Google wants to make sure that when their user is using their search engine, they are getting exactly what they're looking for. So if somebody that is clicking, if you put up an ad and that ad is getting a lot of clicks, that means it's getting a lot of good results, and it's exactly what people are looking for. If people are looking for senior living community, and you're advertising senior living community, and they keep clicking on your ad, that means that your ad is giving them exactly what they want, talking about your senior living community, and it's doing well. So if you double your click-through rate, not only are you getting twice as many potential leads, you're also paying a lot less per click. Okay, so you're getting more leads and you're paying less. That's why it's good. It's important to have a high converting Google ad. And here is the best part about this presentation. We already have proven high converting landing pages for all types of senior care businesses. And we also have proven high converting ads to use in your campaign. We have the exact keywords to use, plus tricks that we use to optimize your results that we have learned through trial and error over the years. Here's what we know. Google is the new Yellow Pages, and it is going to be the #1 way for senior living communities to generate leads via the internet for a long time to come. So if you aren't generating leads from Google, then you are missing out big time. Here are your options. You can try to do Google ads yourself and go through years of trial and error and spend tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure out what works, or you can hire us to plug in our proven high converting landing pages, ads, keywords, and additional optimization tricks that we've learned through years of testing. The choice is yours. I just want to leave you with one final question for you to think about. Do you want to be a senior living community running the senior living rat race, giving your best care and service, but not making the type of profits that you deserve? Or do you want to be a profitable senior care business owner that provides quality care to your clients and enjoys the feeling of keeping more of the monthly revenue that you make from each client? I just want you to imagine Okay, imagine getting an extra 5 to 10 phone calls every week to your business phone from leads that are searching for you. I want you to imagine keeping an extra $2,000 to $3,000 for yourself for every client that you land because you no longer have to rely on placement agencies. And imagine finally being able to comfortably pay your bills, car, and your mortgage every month on time. If you're interested, if you can see the light and you're interested in taking the next step, then we would be happy to give you a free Get New Clients strategy session with us. Then we can learn a little bit more about your business and discuss your potential investment in plugging in our proven system to generate new, high quality leads for you from Google. The strategy session will be a one-on-one action planned 45-minute phone call where you will learn our step-by-step tested ad strategies that can get you 4 times the amount of leads while keeping your ad spend to a bare minimum. You will also learn how you can have your phone ringing with new inquiries for appointments as quickly as this week. And you will also learn what your new high converting landing page will look like and why it will lead to getting more appointment inquiries than your current website. Schedule your session now and start getting new clients today. All right, so how you can do this is pause this video now, open up a new tab or window in your browser, and type in this URL to visit this link right here. Okay, the link is www.meetme.so/senior care strategy. Okay, again, that's www.meetme.so/senior care strategy. We appreciate your time and hope that you have received some great value from this presentation. And we look forward to speaking with you if you choose to have a free consultation to discuss how this can work for your business. Again, if you didn't get the link one more time, it's www.meetme.so/senior care strategy. One more time, www.meetme.so/senior care strategy.